Alright, sorry about that. It's been a stressful last couple of minutes. But I think I have fixed my computer problems. Hoping. It's been an issue I've been having for a while. I decided to just randomly nip it in the bud now. But let's finally
Agent
find out what
Kieran
happened.
Estevez, Investigations Department. No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No?
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lakehouse. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife.
Dr. Diana Marmont.
And together we are the heads of research at this facility. We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lakehouse. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
It's a C. It's a C.
What? Yeah, that is the joke, Diana.
Well, it's a stupid
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
Oh my god, it's the lake house anyway. How's it going? I'm alright.
Yeah,
Like I said earlier at the start of
helpful.
stream. Overwhelmed. Fucking stressful last few minutes.
Access denied. Access denied.
Okay, we're back to where we were. I forgot. There should be a map of the facility.
That's handy.
Yes. But no, I've been fighting PC issues for the past few days, and my space has been going in and out for the past week. I'd basically free up space, and then all of a sudden get bricked by more space. So I'd go from like 40 gigs free to 6, back to 40, back to 6. Currently I have 33 gigabytes free, but that sounds about right since I just downloaded Left 4 Dead. Like I downloaded Left 4 Dead last week, so and like Ultra Kill, so that should be like where. No, I'm still in Windows 10. It's literally just
An experiment. That bodes well.
It's literally just my computer being fucky. Because at first, like me and Nacho, because Nacho's my resident IT guy. It's just like, man. So originally I was kind of free up space to switch to Windows 11. And then I found out more of the issues with Win 11. So I was like, I'm not going to take care of it. Currently I have 33.5 gigabytes free. I've gone down 0.1 gigabyte since we started streaming. And I'm assuming that's just temp files, so I'm going to allow it. Nut allergy bad. But we seem to have figured it out. I just updated drivers and it disappeared again, so someone stole the whiteboard marker. All vacation times canceled. It's just in red. But I'm not up. I also downloaded another thing from fucking Windows. I downloaded yet another fucking thing for Win 10 that was like, oh, we're gonna like Oh, look, malware security. So, you have no idea. But, like, should be good. I downloaded a fucking NVIDIA driver, which was a gigabyte in size. And then a bunch of random Dell shit.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. But, should be good. I can't wait to find out after stream, because I'm gonna check after stream, and it's gonna be like, you have 3 gigabytes remaining, and I'm like, fuck. Me and Nachos, before stream, we were DMing back and forth. That's why I missed your message by a little bit, because we've been talking. And, speaking of, did he message me back? But, we were texting back and forth. That's why I was a little late, because I was updating my drivers, and every time I run Dell Support Assist, it fucking, blue screens my computer, because it likes using all of my RAM. So, that's why I didn't start streaming, because I didn't need
Dr. Marmont.
to be streaming, and then I'd just lose the ability to see chat for a little bit.
Nobody is? I'll have to check downstairs.
James Franco Marmont. Jules Francois Marmont. And then just a bunch of, like, it's a bunch of bureaucrat shit that I don't fucking care about. Find someone in the lower levels. Cool. I just need to get to the lower levels, but, yeah.
They must all be working on the lower levels. I'll need to head down.
Okay, I thought I was on to something. Oh well. Because it said head in quotes, so I was just like, what if I shoot the head? But, seems to be
Changing
figured out.
passwords, huh?
We aware that this may be an inconvenient change and lead to difficulty in remembering password. We recommend using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Please also remember that, for the time being, passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. Science fact of the day! The most famous for acting, Hedy Lamarr, also invented in her free time. She patented a frequency hopping device for torpedo guidance systems at the age of 38. 38's in bold. That's a number. So, I don't know. Just gonna kind of interact with everything until I find it. Experiment status in progress. But how you been, Super? I saw you were playing Rivals. Or you were posting things about Rivals. I'm hoping with the new season they fix the PS4 thing so I can play Marvel Rivals, but really crunchy. Because I want to play, because I really like the new skins coming out, and I want to get back into it. Don't touch. Okay. I won't touch. Using the water for redacted purposes. There it be, fucking in the water. Redacted in the water, paddle birding. These activities results in redacted and an estimated redacted. If you're unclear about any restrictions listed, please speak with redacted. That's just about. Could also be fighting the water cooler. It's stronger than you think. Why is the water cooler in Cauldron Lake? But also true. Points of interest is right here. What do you mean? Oh. What the fuck are those? They're thumbtacks. Huh. Photo mode in this is interesting. Huh.
Access denied.
Up the one. The button to ground floor works. Fucking hope it would, as we're on it. Oh. Okay. Today's date is probably the right answer. Oh, it'd be 38/9/14/23. How many digits is it? 6. 3, 8, 9, 4, 2,
Damn
3.
it.
14. 3, 8, 9.
Nope.
No.
That's not right.
Okay. Day, month, year?
Come on. That's not right. Damn it.
Okay. Oh, this seems interesting. Through extensive testing, the subject has been confirmed to possess an intrinsic paranatural ability that manifests exclusively during the act of painting. The paintings feature scenes of events he would have no knowledge of. The effect has been proven multiple times and has an estimated 40 to 100% success rate. Note the lack of precision in this research is due to the team's inability to prove that the painting's content will not be realized at some point in the eventual future. Researchers asked to reiterate their hesitance to publish any concrete statements surrounding the subject and his ability at this time, as the nature of painting and their paranatural effect have been exceptionally difficult to measure and quantify. Conclusion: the subject is suspected to be a Class 2 para-utilitarian. The additional testing, the additional testing will be required to confirm this. At this time, his ability is not believed to be a direct threat to himself or others and can be controlled. The nature of his ability is to show current or future events via the art he creates, but the extent of the forecasting cannot be determined by researchers with any high level of precision. Unlike the art created by Alan Wake, there is no evidence that the subject's art is directly manipulating reality via the shadow's energies. July 18th, 07/18/38. Ha! Nice! Oh, that feels good. Oh, I love having a brain! What is happening? Annual budget. Good morning. Friendly reminder that the proposed annual budget need to be sent out by the end of this month. Every station is being asked to give a thorough breakdown this year in an effort to find areas where spending can be reduced. Should I book a time for us to speak about this and make a plan? All the best. I'm too busy to attend meetings. Just use the budget from last year. Make sure to specify that a specific percentage of the research buses to go towards Project Arbutus So certain individuals won't be tempted to slow down the competition by stealing resources. I apologize for the difficulty my wife is presenting, Harry. I believe she is suggesting that I take her project's budget. Unfair and preposterous accusation, though I'm confident you understand that. Or I'd be happy to meet and discuss the annual budget. It is, of course, the head of research's job to oversee such work. Maybe Diana is no longer up to the task. Sincerely, Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research. Go fuck yourself, Jules! So this next Wednesday week! Dr. Marmont has a Project Arbutus is officially requested to return the pages. We aren't using them for any work on Project Ramnos and their shared research materials, so can I release them back to Arbutus? Sincerely, Dr. Perry Levine, Senior Researcher. Well, reminder to lock your computer, blah, blah, blah. Where the fuck was that door? Oh, it was over here. So I have a fun story to tell. Oh, fun story to tell.
This should come in handy.
So yesterday at work, a bunch of fucking fire trucks pulled up and blocked the highway off outside of work. Once again, for context, for fodder, for people watching the VOD and don't actively talk to me on the daily basis, I work at a gas station. I work at a gas station convenience store, so I work right off of the I-95. And, so it's all blocked up and shit, no big deal. And, we have two homeless people that are banned from our property. One of them gets really violent whenever we ask her to leave, and it's a safety risk that she's here, and the other one just constantly steals their, husband and wife, supposedly. And, our security, we have security.
In that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts.
So our security guard is doing walks around outside.
Estivesta team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to...
What's going on?
So,
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
sorry, the game's doing things and I lost my train of thought.
Breach detected on sublevel 5. Staff should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now.
Okay,
Relay
cool.
that order. Shit.
But, so our security guard was doing rounds outside, and, and then tells, both of them to leave. The lady, she goes, "We can't go anywhere! Our camp's on fire!" So now we figured out why the fire trucks are blocking the exit ramp off the I-95. And then he's just like, "Well, you can't stay here." So, like, fucking, this went on for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. They were just blocking off the road. But, like, holy shit. Homeless people becoming homeless to the power of two was not on my 2025 bingo card when I went into work last night, but
A threshold event had hit the lake house. Now it was the Marmot's problem. Our mission was outside. Where's the fucking elevator? Okay. Priority 1, get the lights on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake, not smart?
Oh. And then the fire department that was actively putting out the fire
That
decides,
is
hey,
not
let's...
a regulation FBC weapon.
There's a weapon? Here.
I wish they'd make these things lighter.
What is this? The fuck am I holding?
The way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear. Can't open it from the side.
What was she talking about a regulated FPC weapon? Oh! The rifle on the other side of the door. Huh.
My keycard isn't high enough clearance.
So where the fuck do I put this power core? Okay, actually, where the fuck does this thing go? Do I just stope it? I don't like that I hear things shuffling around while I carry this thing. Is this where it goes? Okay. That is in fact where it goes. Hey Ryan.
At least the elevator's back.
Is the elevator back? Oh, so we're finally figuring out what happened to at the lake house, I see, yeah. Hence the name of the title, you'll never guess what happens at the lake house. Because they were making jokes about it last stream. Where do I even begin? Stream. That's what I'm saying! Did the evil subscribe to tier 1? Thanks for the tier 1 sub. I was trying to figure out what the fuck that pop-up was. Did the evil hard drive governors finally get evicted? Hopefully we don't. I'll have a definitive answer. I can check again. It's been 30 minutes since I fixed the problem. Yeah. Seems to. I still have 33 gigabytes of space free. What's this? Maybe. I don't actually know. Oh, can I log into this computer? Just don't. There's nothing in for it. It's just random lore exposition that I don't care about. I don't really care about the people in this facility, bro. I just want to know what happened in the lake house. It's like I have a rough idea. They were experimenting on Scratch and Scratch kicked their fucking ass. Like it's not hard to put 2 and 2 together. They were experimenting on Shadow Satan, and then Shadow Satan escaped. It's just like every other fucking sci-fi horror game ever. The multi-bajillion-dollar megacorp just, you know, the silly feds, the government even, fucked up. And now the taxpayer dollars are gonna have to go into it. The elevator is not back, you fucking liar. Page development, research archives. Okay. Man, if only there was an elevator here so I can incorporate that information. Okay.
The fuck was that?
What do you mean the fuck was that? There was nothing here! Is there a scary butthole demon trying to touch me? I'll have you know I am glad I do have that strap on me. Oh, I think I know where the elevator is, chat. I have a rough idea where the elevator might be. I think it's behind this, chat, if I had to guess. Alright, let's go this way. Back the way we came from. Shelter service hatch.
First off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Do you hear that, Dr. Marmont? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the shadow and the AWE site below the lake. The theory that the shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art?
This is really just a convoluted way of how the Deviators were made.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's a very
I had a fucking Leonardo DiCaprio meme moment. God, I should have played Control before I played this. Fuck! I feel like all of this illusion would make sense.
Of course, but maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking.
Because there's 2 DLCs for Control that I haven't played either.
A whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great new world, people.
The Lakehouse's research went way beyond studying Cauldron Lake's threshold. Playing with paranatural forces, it never goes well, Saga. This is exactly why we lock up people like Wake.
For major context, for anybody who's confused, the oldest house is the place where Control takes place. And where the hiss outbreak starts. The problem is I really wish I had refreshed on Control before playing this game. Because there's so many fucking references to Control. One interest somewhere in here. What is it? What could it possibly be? It's like, I remember the oldest house, and that's about it. Surely there's more in that room, man. Surely. Oh my god, this fucking maze of corridors is so confusing. Is there like a key card in this room that I'm like, supposed to have found? Like... Oh. Okay. My God, it's not. I now have to relearn the maze. Okay.
If you can understand me, I am an agent of the federal. It never fucking works.
Okay. Well, they're Glock proof. I got nothing. Captain, I got nothing.
Fuck were those things?
Where are you asking the wrong questions? All right.
Okay, deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, you never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Mirror, please hold. Please hold.
Now where am
Please
I?
hold. Please hold.
What is that?
I'm holding. I'm holding.
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can
Yeah,
work with
back
that.
what I'd missed. What happened at the lighthouse? The paint became people, and they're bulletproof.
I just
And
had
now
an
I'm talking
unpleasant
to a Van
encounter
Gogh
with some other
vomit.
painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean? Okay, hey, calm down. You need to cease all hostility right now. Bad news. That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me. Okay, baby steps.
That was kind of cool, actually. Okay. Interesting. Tell me more. That was holding an observation. What I assume is holding an observation. So what floor are we actually on?
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card.
This reminds me of that Doctor Who episode.
Something
where people were
different
getting
was
put into
happening
the
in the
walls.
lake
Oh
house.
my God! Yeah.
Escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty Sunday.
It's probably where they got the inspiration. Let's be real.
Sublevel 3.
This isn't the floor I wanted. Fucking elevator.
3 is page development. I wanted to go to 2. America. Hoorah. Problem is, now that there's been so many Control references, I kind of want to play Control directly after this. Instead of, E33. The problem is I really want to play Expedition 33. So I'm at a point where, what should I play first?
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmots were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink, the turpentine, the paint, it was all over him. Years of it.
Fuck is turpentine?
1,000 paintings, 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate sat
Oil.
below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint.
Thinning oil
Hatred
paints.
for the brushes.
Paint thinner.
For the Marmots. For himself.
I don't know either. I genuinely don't know what the fuck Expedition 33 is about. All I know is Nacho says the fighting system will fill the urge that I had with Persona, which is really funny because I've been playing Persona 5 in my free time. And it's French people, and my old GM used to tell me it was French people and being sad. So, I don't know.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding.
All I
from
know
the
is it's going to be Game of the Year.
Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lakehouse were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable.
They're trying to stop a tower from
them.
killing people who's
Gradually,
a certain age
thoughts
so
fell
that it
into
doesn't
heads
wipe
like
out
drops
humanity
of
1 year at a
dark
time.
water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lakehouse. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Bro, who's going crazy on the fucking organ? Chill. It's not that deep.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
What the fuck? So they split. Moving forward, the research at the lake house will be divided into two distinct projects. Project X 10032-AW, codename Arbitus, will focus on studying the writing of Redacted, probably Alan Wake, with Diana Marmot serving as project director. C-43 4321210-RL, codename Ramus, focused on studying Redacted and his work with Jules serving as project director. And his work with Dr. Jules Marmont serving as project. Staff will soon be notified regarding their project assignment and any required desk changes. Your patience is requested during this reorganization. This is confidential facility matter. It's not to be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, please contact directly. Signed, Harry Kingston, Facility Manager. Emergency seek shelter. Automated typing to ATD will the automated typing device will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known para-utilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality with same consistency as Mr. Wake's writing. So they're AI generating Alan's writing. ChatGPT, write the manuscript. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on similarity to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following. They're literally just making AI! Comprehensibility. This is the most basic of criteria. The page must use a language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. Style. The page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Tone. The pages must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. 4. Content. The page must accurately depict typical content of Wake's writing. Yes. And like every other AI in fiction, it sounds like it became sentient and shit hit the fan. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing and produce the ATDs until they produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we'll provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with Shadow's power.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Oh, it's just loading.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant.
Edward Franklin Booker.
The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. Armands had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped.
So that looks like what it looks
The
like
truth
is they're
was
going
controlled.
after other
Art was
writers
not art, just content for the experiment.
to feed the ADT or the ATD.
Typewriters.
Oh, what
Please
the
don't let this be what I
fuck?
think it is. As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away? 100% bad news.
And look at them all! This one's not on. What makes you special? This is fucking terrifying.
Shit. I can never say no to extra firepower.
Shotgun!
Back where I started. Spatial recurrence. Usually observes the law of 3.
Rudolph Lane stood back from...
Same thing.
September 12th, 2023.
Same thing.
Notes regarding...
That's all the same thing. We just keep pushing forward then.
This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived overlap bounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. And a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled.
What if the
out of
organ is to
control.
represent
The pressure kept
pressure?
building, looking for release.
Just the fucking organ?
This contrived overlap rebounded keep it on itself. Compressing and pounding.
Wait for it.
The shadow is here. Good thing
Oh yeah. Demon time. Fucking Christ.
Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
Well, now that demon time's over, I need ammo. I can use a couple rounds of ammo. I had a flashbang I could have just threw into the horde of people. God damn it. If Ready or Not has taught me anything, throwing a flashbang into a group of innocent people is usually the way to go. It's also taught me that shooting somebody 87 times in the chest with a shotgun is usually the right way to go as well. Oh, this is where they were building the machines. ADTs. Or the ATDs. Yeah, what was it? Automatic typing device? Something like that. I need 9mm. The demons took my stuff away. Alright, the next loop continues. Hopefully we'll get ammo and shit. What if we just go the other way? Nothing, there's a wall on the way. Epic, I don't care about... I don't care what's free this week, bro. I don't even use your launcher anymore. I don't even play PC games anymore, bro. So... Like, just let me re-download Umamusa, man, then we can talk. ATD. Swear to God, if any more demons show up, we're fucked.
Should be the last one.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's completely awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean?
Your own hubris, lady.
This page page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. The coward can't stand risk. Science is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand. I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly Wake.
Okay, flares, so if I get grabbed, we have something. That means they're setting us up for something, which implies that we're about to get into a fight, so... Let's mark it up. Show me your butthole! Alright, demons! Show me where you piss from!
What is that?
I'll have you know, I'm... Was that... here? From Control? So that looked familiar. Hello? Anybody else? It is me. It is me, the resident.
Shifting phenomena.
Hello? I am here to, investigate your butthole.
Open without power.
Yes, but the power is in there. Comrade, the power is in there. Hello. Comrade Ivan. I am here to create. I'm here to create 40 years of pressure of power in 10 seconds. Sure, it's a good day working at Reactor 4. You're supposed to say housekeeping, no? Comrade, I am housekeeping. Housekeeping that may or may not create 40 years of power in 10 seconds. Housekeeping for Reactor 4. Oh. I really don't know why Chernobyl, of all things, has become like an autistic hyperfixation, but like I'm hyperfixated on Chernobyl for like no reason. And like the entirety of the Chernobyl disaster, I don't know why. I've been watching the mini-series on Amazon. Amazon made a small documentary series, HBO Max has a drama series about it. I don't know why I'm randomly hyperfixating on the Chernobyl disaster, I just kinda am. Alright, what does this prove? Alright. Oh, we did it. Oh, hello, Mr. Painting.
You again.
Show me your butthole.
Alan Alan Wake's writing is being studied here. Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
They say clear communication is the key to any relationship. You and I have some work to do there. What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Mormons clogging his head.
I'm willing to guarantee that
You
this
said
is one of the marmots.
before. Do they do this? Where are they now?
This is gonna be one of the marmots.
Tell me where they are. Christ.
That voice acting's pretty cool, though.
It's fixated on the marmots. What did they do?
I like that, like, raspy, like, voice mod that they have going on for it. Like, I think that's pretty cool. The man in the white coat. Alright, level 3. That's what we were just on. What is the goal? Oh. Level 5. Yeah, but they circumcised it!
Access denied. Access denied. Access denied.
Oh, sub-level 2.
A threshold is the connection between
That's where we
a
need to
foreign
connect.
reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are. But the further down I went,
Circumcised
the
it.
more
I'm sure they fucking
chaotic
did!
this one got.
That's why he's angry!
Clearly, this was
They
the Cauldron
took
Lake
my
threshold.
foreskin.
Something was wrong.
Foreskin.
More wrong than usual.
The man in the white coat took my foreskin. I want it back.
Sublevel 2.
Lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Where are my balls?
Level-wide lockdown in effect.
Alan! Where are my testicles? Alan! Write them back, Alan! Hello? Man. We have a fucking time here, don't we? We really just have a fucking time here at the good old Agent Falcon 05 variety channel. Streaming anything and everything, but all of our jokes revolve to poop, foreskin, and balls. Was that here before? Yeah, they were. Okay. Alan.
I wonder what happened here.
They took his fucking balls. That's what happened here.
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, try.
Oh, it's probably Lane.
These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
What, did he torture him?
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty.
They're gonna take his balls.
You love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just a classic artist slump. No. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave. Ah, Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that. No. No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint. Ah, this is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
Rudolph, we're going to cut off your balls if you don't give us art. If you don't give us art by the end of the day, Rudolph, we cut off your fucking testicles. End of story. No painting, no peanut. You will paint the Mona Lisa, and then maybe you'll get to keep your penis. Understood? Oh. Somebody at work, when I was telling him that I stream as a side hobby, was asking, "Oh, what are your streams like?" I was like, "Oh, you know, chaotic." It's like, this isn't what... There's no way to explain this. Like, this is supposed to be a tragic tale of, like, the guy's forcing this other guy for science purposes, and we're sitting here making dick jokes. Because it's funny. They took his penis in the name of science. Fuck. The password isn't boobies. Yeah, there really is no way to explain this. No, there isn't.
Finally, someone who isn't a painting.
Oh,
hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
What's up, little Dirk?
No,
identify
we cannot.
yourself.
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Booker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, you know, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15, 20%. Just some professional advice.
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, you know, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back? I want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Okay.
Sheer
her creativity tearing through the shadowy cloak of corporate cookie-cutter bullshit. Hidden metaphor. This is good stuff. Gustav's a little clip, but I can work with that. Short.
That man is gonna die. He has a wife. You know what else? You know what else? There's another bigger elephant in the room that we can talk about on why he's gonna die. But I'm not gonna be the one to say it.
Disenfranchisement of immigrant minority populations. Sci-fi rap.
This is a horror game after all. They're usually the first to go. Alright. Where did we come in from? That way. Evening to you too, sir.
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Afternoon, ma'am. Female body inspector. Trans up. I don't know what it is. I'm just in a great fucking mood today. That's why there's a different energy than there has been. In a great fucking mood. Merp. That was you? Oh, daddy.
Sorry, but I need this.
Fuck.
How many paintings did they have this guy make? Oh my god. Fucking survival instincts of a Navy SEAL, Jesus Christ. Stranger! Pow!
Plus brown. Today's password is the date of our special unforgettable anniversary. Plus brown shape with horns. I made a reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Posted 9/14/23. So 9/14/23 is a Thursday. So a week from this Friday would make it the 22nd. So September 22nd. So 0922 and then 092225.
There.
Puzzles in this game are fun.
You are now safe to resume working.
No, we're not.
Escovez, come in. Facility. Sub-level 1. You copy?
No. Turn back. Area is extremely hostile. Fucking radios. They're on floor 1. I'll need help.
Flashbang!
Turn back. Area is extremely hostile. Fucking radios. They're on floor 1. I'll need help.
People were
Alright, we need to get a little better with our flashbang placement, but that's okay.
No. Turn back. Area is extremely hostile. Fucking radios. They're on floor 1. I'll need help.
Oh my god. reload any slower? Holy shit. You're supposed to be a federal officer. Aren't y'all, like, supposed to be, like, good at this? Okay. Well, that escalated quickly. Like how there's just ammo boxes in, like, offices. Like, I swear to God, this is like what the European mind thinks the average American high school looks like. Just like, oh, you open up the filing cabinet and you find a box of 9mm. Wow. Oh yeah, our last VOD for Illinois got age restricted, by the way. That's good. Weave! Weave! Woo! You good, boss? Yeah, he's chilling. He's chilling. So much for that guy dying like you said he was going to, Super. Oh, the elevator's still missing. Huh. He's still alive? Yeah, he's chilling. He's still in there. Fucking World War III broke out outside of his cubicle, but you know, he's chilling.
Nope. Damn it.
I tried everything. Oh. The one point of interest. Oh wait, you should be able to. No, that's a level 3 access. Definitely don't have that. I like how the bathrooms go on lockdown whenever there's an emergency. Like, imagine you're just taking a poop and now you're just stuck in the bathroom, and that's how you survived the emergency, because you really had to poop, because the enchiladas you had for breakfast really didn't sit you well. Oh. The elevator was this way. Oh, fucking Christ! Oh. That escalated quickly. Sometimes if you bring somebody near the playwright. The what? Oh, the black guy. Huh. Everybody's dead. He probably doesn't react. Let's be real. Alright, let's get out of here.
My team was on sublevel 1.
Yep.
I knew they were in danger.
Sublevel 3.
Guess I know I have to go to sub-level 1, but I remember there being doors locked behind, yeah. I just want to interact with these doors, just in case there's something useful behind them.
Water dripped from the ceiling as Diana stared at the folders stacked on her workstation. Each one was a branch of research. Drip. Some were thin, some thick. They represented years of her life, her work, dissecting the act of creation and examining the bloody pieces. Bringing in live subjects had been her idea. Drip. Bureau leadership denied their request. But after HQ went into lockdown, she took advantage of the chaos and got her artists. Jules had whined about the optics. Diana ignored him. Now in her office below the waterline of Cauldron Lake, she considered how to proceed. Jules was convinced the page they had found would come true. It promised disaster. A situation out of control. Impossible. Diana was always in control.
It's gone again. The space is gone again.
Drip. She needed answers.
I went to double check. I'm now at 13.9.
To control.
I went to double check why Alan was... Bro, what the fuck is with my computer, man? What's happening? Where did it go? The gremlins caught me again. At this point, realistically, with my laptop, I'm just waiting for those stimulus checks if they drop. If those stimulus checks actually drop, I'm fucking just buying a new laptop.
Jules' team has found new pages written by Wake. He must have gotten Rudolph Lane painting again. His bullshit pedestrian methodology cannot produce results before mine. I have to go faster, no matter the cost. We're still behind our projections. The more the machines can produce, the closer we can calibrate them to Wake's style. But proper calibration takes a lot of raw material, and production is slow. No. We're changing directions.
Get a steam machine.
The hypothesis remains unchanged. Imitating Wake's writing style will allow us to generate art capable of linking with the threshold. Our live subject should match Wake's style much faster. People can be calibrated just like a machine. You simply have to push the right buttons.
I was looking at getting an Omen laptop. I don't know how good they are, but I was looking at something on Omen. Because one of the YouTubers I watched was sponsored by them. And, yeah, she sounds like a tech AI girl. And, it looked interesting, and... But... I'm probably gonna actually do my extensive research when I have the money for one. Oh, right, even. I don't have any healing. Oh, man.
Sub-level 1.
Ah, you fucking bastard!
Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the shadow. I'm sorry. I should get that gun while I'm up here. How do I get in the room with that gun? Oh, these panels are blocking the door.
Oh my god, again, bro. What am I actually supposed to do there? Like, I just fucking died.
Ah, you fucking bastard!
Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the shadow. should get that gun while I'm up here.
God, that doesn't heal a lot.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow.
Comes to my lab. Assistant. Un putain d'assistant. Moi. I run the lakehouse. This is my facility. Mine! You cannot just walk in here for 1 week, make some speeches, and then fly back to New York. Espèce de crétin, prétentieux. The jackass thinks he's a fucking rock star. And he made fun of the name. Oh, the Shadow. The Shadow is good. It's evocative. He is just a jealous, spoiled little child. And I will make it so everyone can see this. I will make it so no one even remembers his name. Tous ces imbéciles là, hein? They all think I am a pencil pusher. They think I do not have the mind for such work. Eh bien, ils verront. Ils verront! I will take what they think is possible. But I will break it.
So yeah, it just spawns.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that?
Like some kind of assistant? Un putain d'assistant? Moi? I run the lakehouse. This is my facility. Mine!
Actually, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What am I actually, like, genuinely, what am I supposed to do here?
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that?
This one comes to a wall. One comes out of there. But that's the only way I can fucking go. Okay. Healing items, please, for the love of God. Block rock rounds, what? It's a grenade launcher.
Okay, this should get me down to sub-level 5. And this should get me past any other problems.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed.
Finally! Something works on these bastards.
Okay. Don't care, didn't ask. It's on level 4.
The Shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Error. Please hold.
This is not level 4.
Please hold. Please hold.
The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
The shame of a man.
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself! A self-portrait! Make them see!
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No blush!
Hang on, chat. Give me a second. Sorry about that. I looked over to see if chat thing, and I got a notification saying that I got a notification from fucking my computer saying that my hard drive was full. So I was trying to fix that. I don't know what the fuck the problem is. Every time I try and fix it, I somehow make the problem worse. It's getting really fucking bad, and I don't understand where my shit's going either. So I was trying to fix that. Sorry about that. And at the start of stream, I had 34 gigabytes free. It told me my shit was full. I had 956 megabytes free. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my laptop. I really don't. It's like I just basically all I did was I used fucking Opera GX cleaner, the GX cleaner, it cleans up all your fucking system files and all that. It doesn't work. It's just fucking awesome. It got rid of 0.5 of the 1.5 gigabytes. It's just not removing anything. So now I'm just signed out of everything, which is equally as fucking annoying. So I got a bunch of dumb shit I have to do after stream, where I have to sign back into basically everything. But it's bold enough for me to assume my laptop will survive long enough. Because it's just progressively filling up with space for some fucking reason. Because I was also running Task Manager in the background. Holy shit. So I was running Task Manager, and the only thing that's using my system files or using my disk is the system. It's getting super frustrating. My problem is me and Nachos have been trying to sit down and figure out what the fucking issue is. And neither of us have any idea what the issue is. So once we finish the DLC, I'm probably gonna wrap up and dump a fuck ton of time into figuring out what the problem is. It's I want it to run for a normal time. Either that or bloatware.
Kept the darkness around her at bay. The silence of the archives.
That's the thing, though. When me and Nachos sat down and removed 85% of the bloatware on my computer.
Breach detected.
Years ago.
The walls of the archives rumbled.
I have no idea what the problem is with my computer.
Of the facility. One by one, the red lights went dark as a wave of nothing poured in from all sides.
Yeah, it's going down again.
But there was nowhere to run.
It's just progressively going down. I now have 13.1.
She realized they had done this. Her and Jules. Their ambition. Their hatred. Her desk lamp flickered. In the brief moment before it all went dark, she thought of Jules' smile.
I don't know what's gonna happen when my fucking hard drive fills up, but I guess we'll find out together.
Espresso Express!
It's like, it's getting to a point where I'm so tempted to factory reset my my laptop, like over the weekend. If my computer had dementia, my hard drive would be free. Where the hell am I? I was like, if my computer was suffering from dementia, I think I wouldn't be suffering from hard drive space. I think I'd be suffering from it forgetting its own OS. But it's just getting super frustrating because I don't have the money for a new laptop right now. And so... The fuck, why did I just aim up there? And like the wild part is, it's not like I have a virus, because every time I scan my computer, nothing happens. But yeah, it's progressively filling up again. Cool, finally fucking healing. Holy shit. Maybe I'll last more than 5 minutes.
Come on.
Watch this though.
Come on.
Sorry, I just was in a great mood, and then, like, I fucking jinxed it, because it's just like, great, now I have to deal with this shit, and it's just tedious, because I was already dealing with it earlier, and I thought I fixed it then. It's just, like, unnecessary, tedious effort that I have to put into that, like, nobody can seem to figure out. It's like, last time I was going through and trying to fix this, usually whenever I have computer problems, there's a convenient, like, a Reddit thread from a guy that had the same issue, like, 10 years ago. Now I think I might be the guy that has the very unique and interesting, computer problem. I'm the Reddit guy. It's like my only issue is if I have to factory restart my computer, I'm gonna be pissed off. Cause like that's so much fucking effort. Like what I'm basically like luckily I own a flash drive.
Sat in her office.
So what I'm gonna have to fucking do is transfer all the files I need onto a thing and factory restart my computer. But even then I feel like that won't work. And it's also just time consuming. So last time I factory restarted a computer, it took 8 hours. Oh my god, he fucking whiffed. The crucial fucking shot that I had, and I whiffed it.
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Rudolph Lane has been unhappy here for years. But, the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps. An increasingly tight living space. Mrs. Archer has lost his subject now. Need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell.
I have to pee. I'll be right back. I don't make. Six deep breaths during her time at the lake house. Hold on, that's just redacted info. So, it seems to have stopped. my computer issue. Yeah, it seems to have stopped. I uninstalled Left 4 Dead, and now I just have 13. I have 15.3 gigabytes of space. So it seems to have peaked. What the fuck? Trip to the lake house. Check in with us soon. So I don't think Left 4 Dead was the problem. Left 4 Dead was just the biggest game I had on my thing, and I needed to free up a shit ton of space to at least survive another hour. And I'm literally just kind of I'm trying to like cauterize small wounds while my entire laptop is hemorrhaging for blood. Confused. Two days ago, office complaint. I received your formal complaint about Jules's behavior. You claim he is maliciously keeping research material away from your team, but he says that they have simply been misplaced. I understand you are frustrated, but I recommend giving his team a week or so to find the pages and return them to your team. If the issues persist at that point, then let's discuss your desire to escalate this issue. Does that sound agreeable? Sincerely, Harry. Is it like getting really blurry for y'all, or is my vision just kind of weird? Like when I swipe it gets like really like miragey. I'm assuming that's just a game thing. To me. Oh. Good. That was a bunch of useless information. There's like the words like going like hella blurry, and then what the fuck? What's happening? Where the fuck am I? Is the way to the elevator? Can't go that way. Good to know.
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. I know you're here, they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home, their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
Just go back now.
More shifting geometry. Yeah, great.
Nope.
Where'd the elevator go?
So I can get down. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck.
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. I know you're here, they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home. Their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
Oh, they're talking about me. I'm the intruder in question. Alright, let's figure this shit out. Hey Ryan, if you're free later, if there's still time after me and Nachos figure out the computer issue, do you want to play Fortnite? If we figure out the computer issue and there's still time, because the new update did come out. I haven't really missed much. I made it to the office, and now the elevator's gone again. You didn't really miss much because there was a moment in time not long after no, there was a moment in time. I was just kind of running around. I had to go use the bathroom, and then I was texting Nacho. Me and him are gonna try and figure out this computer problem. After stream. Did you update Windows 10 by any chance? Yeah, I update. So I had a Windows update earlier today. When I logged on, I had an update. And then I had another one that was like a malware, it was like a malware security thing.
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Rudolph Lane has been unhappy here for years. But the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time.
Is this a byproduct of the update or something?
If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art's score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state,
If it was a bug caused by Microsoft's prompt coding. I don't know what the fuck that means. Like they tried to patch something but instead broke how the computer handles storage. It's possible, but it's also stopped. Like it has stopped. Like what you mean. Cause I had an update when I logged onto my laptop, it gave me an update, and I updated because meh, whatever. And then I installed something else. It was like a malware support coder thing. And like, I guess the only thing I'd be able to do if it is a Microsoft like issue would be either upgrade to Win 11, which is which would bring its own problems while I was considering that because Microsoft updates have been riddled with bugs. It's like I'd either update the Win 11 and brick my laptop or factory reset my computer, and then I think it'd put me back at square one because then I wouldn't... Because wouldn't it just download the most recent version of Win 10 anyways? What the fuck am I supposed to do, actually? Light switch active. At that one time they tried to update some... Oh yeah, broke the close button. Oh, there's a light switch. I'm so stupid. I've been running around. I don't know. Me and Nacho are gonna go through and look around. Me and Nacho are gonna take a gander, and we'll see what we can figure out.
I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
This doesn't look like Lane's style. A different artist.
Hopefully it's not what I think it is. What do you think it is? Oh, it's over. There's a light over here now. I mean, if you really want and you want to sit in with us and see if you can help us figure it out, we can all hop in the mod chat after stream. The three of us, and we can all figure it out. Since you seem to kind of understand computers. Or maybe you and Nacho can rub your smart people brains together while I just kind of sit here and exist.
Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sublevel 5.
5, 6.
Bro knows a thing or two because he's seen a thing or two.
Okay, black rock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
I think you're overestimating my understanding of computers. Fair enough.
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
I read a book on computer organization and architecture. How computer systems out and saw a couple of tweets. That's not much to work with inside of that. Fair enough. Software issue more than hardware. hell is happening? Okay. That's pretty fucking violent if you ask me.
Typical fucking morons.
Damn, this shit's difficult.
Why did you idiots think this was a good idea?
Dip too early. This fight's fun though. Just kind of chill right here. She can't hit me. Damn! That took a little bit.
I know what the Marmonts did to you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make
I know
sure
it.
this
The
kind
painting
of
man
thing
was Rudolph Lane.
doesn't happen again.
The putrid weight he could never wash away!
The Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done.
The pain, it was all over him!
The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. You are a paranatural entity. That's all there is to it.
That cut the black scared the shit out of me.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koskinen, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head.
I started like scrambling for my TV remote because I thought my HDMI cable was fucking up again.
Alan Wake!
Ding!
After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know,
Yeah, at least the black guy survived.
They never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmots were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
The whole black people die first is a trope that only exists because it's more noticeable. There. Huh. So that is what happened at the lake house. And that's why movies like The Blackening and Scream 2 are where you can especially find that trope, since they're both a legit horror movie and parody of horror movies. Yeah. I mean, so The Blackening was based off of a skit, apparently. That truly was our lake house. We found out what happened at the lake house. To be honest, that's a great way to explain that. Like he's honestly half expecting to hear Space Invaders. No, that's what up? Real talk though, I like how this game is incorporating the DLC. And it's not like a post-game thing. You just get it in the middle of your playthrough. Like, I've basically done almost all of the DLC, and all I've done is play this game. I've only been playing the base game. Like, it's just kind of incorporated itself, and I like that a lot. And it's like, yeah, was the flashback sequence really necessary? Where it's just like, oh, you really don't want to know what happened at the lake house. Like the DLC, like, yeah, the Twilight, or the Night Spring stuff. It's like a cutaway joke. This reminds me of the time I went to go fight demons at the lake house. Oh yeah.
I gave Booker a ride back to town, told him never breathe a word about this. Didn't even bother detaining him, bigger fish to fry. And, that's it. So if you were thinking, Jesus, this lady's an asshole. Well, now you know why. You've only seen one case like this. I've seen a career's worth. I was just trying to spare you the headache.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
Boy, Lois, that reminds me of the time I had to save Quagmire from the lake.
David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery, and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
No,
okay. That's enough.
He's been taken over by the lake house. Or not by the lake house. He's been taken over by the is the lighthouse. So happens to be a werewolf, which also so happens to be a lake house. It all makes sense. Alright, well, I guess next time we'll actually continue the game. I was hoping to at least get a little bit of an hour of gameplay in, but nope. Laptop decided to be stupid. So, I forgot there was cosmetics. For the digital installation. I forgot about that. It's just the same thing, but black and white. Yeah, that's just the original fit. That's cool. But, yeah. We'll wrap up there. I gotta take care of this problem. And also, and then I guess, so Saturday, me and Papa were talking about streaming Abiotic together. Saturday, me and Papa were talking about streaming Abiotic, and Sunday we'll be back with this. I was not expecting it to take so fucking long to get through this game, but also it's really long, so... Like, realistically, like, this game has been enjoyable, but also I wasn't expecting it to be so fucking long. Hell, laptop, I agree. Marmot. But, I'm gonna wrap up. I'll figure this... Hell, Marmot. I'll talk to y'all Saturday. I'll see y'all for, Abiotic Factor. Whenever the fuck that stream happens. We don't know what time it is, or if it's actually happening. We'll figure that out when it happens, but... See y'all.